How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Caeby and welcome back to It Moves. Last time we finished chapter 5 and today we will be playing chapter 6, Abyss, and it seems we are a fish. Or no, he's just swimming. He looks kind of like a fish from the side. Anyway, okay, so I don't really know where to go. Yeah, I don't really know where to go. Oh, this way. We'll just go this way. Great, wonderful. I love swimming deeper and deeper. At least you're in a dream, though, so you don't have to worry about breathing, I guess. Oh, Lord. Oh, wonderful. What is this? Oh. Oh God, is that my dad? Drain water and remove yeah, sure, diving gear. I'm losing my ability to read. Well, this is better, I guess. Down the ladder we go. Oh God. It was our dad. Papa? Where are you going? Can I like, oh yeah, I can. Read logbook? Yeah, sure. CPT Captain Theodore Fielding, September 2nd, 2007. One of my biggest fears is deep water. Ironic when you consider the fact that I am now working on a mining station thousands of feet underwater in the Marina Trench. I've always wondered why I was afraid and reached a simple conclusion. The true fear presented here is actually going down beneath the surface into the depths. It's a combination of all of our most common fears. 1. I fear the dark. Or 1. Fear of the dark. When you're at the bottom of a body of water, you can't see anything. It's pitch black. Have you ever tried to swim as far down in a lake as you can? It gets really dark and cold really fast, about 10 feet down. But even that's nothing compared to the deepest point on the entire crust of the earth. Located at the bottom of the Pacific Ocean, the Marina Trench, which is 38,000 plus feet. If you put Mount Everest at the bottom of the trench, the top of the mountain would still be over a mile below the surface of the ocean. Everything below you is complete darkness, and this definitely plays into our collective fear of the dark. Number 2, fear of suffocating. Have you ever gotten to the point where you swam down too far in the swimming pool and you seriously consider the fact that you might not make it back to the top before you ran out of breath? If you've ever been roughhousing as a kid with blankets or pillows and you accidentally got pinned down inside of a sleeping bag or something and you get to that point where laughter temporarily turns to screaming, you know what a scary concept not being able to breathe is. Even if you have scuba gear with you down in that deep, dark abyss, there's a chance a valve could pop out and you could run out of oxygen. You can't see and you can't really take a deep breath. Could it get worse? Yes. Fear of the unknown. There are over 1 million species of creatures in the ocean, and scientists estimate there are an additional 9 million species yet to be discovered. That means we only even know what 11% of the creatures in the ocean are. Most of the beings in the ocean are things mankind has never even seen or heard of. Who knows what could be down here? Think about a time when you were walking in a dimly lit basement trying to find something. All of a sudden, something brushes up against the back of your neck. They become airborne, similar to a frightened cat, and instantly turn around and shine their flashlight to see what it was. It's never anything actually scary. But in deep water, it's always something scary. It's dark. You can barely breathe. Something just touched you and you have no idea where they just went. But there's more to fear, I'm afraid. Fear of flying insects. Imagine that. As you're walking along, all the beetles and scorpions crawling along the ground, the huge black hairy spiders that are hidden from view, and the cracks and the slimy worms and snakes that are buried beneath the ground, simultaneously started flying anywhere they wanted. That is what the bottom of the sea without water would be like. For the strange creatures underwater, there is no up or down. Even the manliest men, even though they appear to be calm, quickly tense up and become filled with the secret fear that the bug might land on their eyeball or fly into their mouth, and that's why men try so hard to kill them. Unfortunately, in deep water, you can't see any of the undiscovered freakish flying creatures that brush past your body as you grasp at your suffocating throat. Number 5, fear of being caught. Imagine that you're running from a bear. You will be eaten if you are caught, and it doesn't help that bears can run faster sideways than the fastest human can run forward. When you're at the bottom of the sea, everything that is around you is built to move in water. If something truly frightening like a shark or a giant squid caught sight of you, you could turn the other way and flail about all you want, but the monster will catch up with you in a split second. You can't get away from anything. Even if you had the wherewithal to see and breathe, you couldn't run from danger. You could simply find you, and it would simply find you and devour you. There are lots of places that I wouldn't want to be, such as trapped in a burning house or alone in the vacuum of space, but in the burning house at least I could see, and in space at least there aren't any creatures that could get me. There are no other places in the universe that combine as many common fears as 7 miles below the surface of the Pacific Ocean. It is because of the combination of all of these fears that I am so horrified of deep water. Well, that's lovely, and I like how there's like jellyfish and stuff like floating around us. Papa, where'd you go? Oh god, it's a lanternfish! Or an anglerfish. Ew, they're so creepy. Papa! Wait. I don't understand. Like, he just walked there fine and now he's swimming. I don't know. Weird observation, I guess. Oh god. Hey, you realize you're falling right towards a mouth, right? There's nothing I can do. Ah! Did we just get eaten? Yeah, I think we just got eaten. Honestly, these parts where, like, we're in the bed is starting to become, like, the scarier parts to me. Not so much the dream. What if it was asleep? It hadn't so much as breathed since I had woken up. Perhaps it was resting, believing that it had finally got me, that I was finally in its grasp, or perhaps it was toying with me. After all, it had been doing just that for countless nights. And now with me under it, pinned against my mattress with no mother to protect me, maybe it was holding off, savoring its victory until the last possible moment, like a wild animal savoring its prey. I tried to breathe as shallowly as possible, and mustering every ounce of courage I could. I reached over slowly with my right hand and began to peel the blanket off of me. What I found under those covers almost stopped my heart. I did not see it, but as my hand moved the blanket, it brushed against something smooth and cold, something which felt unmistakably like a gaunt hand. I held my breath in terror as I was sure it must now have known that I was awake. Nothing. It did not stir. It felt dead. After a few moments, I placed my hand carefully further down the blanket and felt a thin, poorly formed forearm. My confidence and almost twisted sense of curiosity grew as I moved down further to a disproportionately larger bicep muscle. The arm was outstretched, lying across my chest with the hand resting on my left shoulder as if it had grabbed me in my sleep. I realized that I would have to move this cadaverous appendage if I even so much as hoped to escape its grasp. For some reason, the feeling of torn, ragged clothing on the shoulder of this nighttime invader stopped me in my tracks. Fear once again swallowed in my stomach and in my chest as I recoiled my hand in disgust at the touch of straggled, oily hair. I cannot bring myself to touch his face, although I wonder to this very day what it would have felt like. Dear God, it moved. Chapter 7. Ostia? Oh wow, this room is very large. Oh, that's... that's nice, that's wonderful. Oh, are we gonna have to go inside of that? Ew, there's like a head right there. This makes me uncomfortable. Ew. Oh, nice. Oh, okay. That's what an attractive looking Oh god, what's going on? The last enemy that shall be destroyed is death. Okay, can I go back? Yeah, okay, we're just gonna go back and we're just gonna walk away. And just, not think about that creature. Oh my gosh. What are these things? I can't talk to you. Okay, we're just gonna walk away. We're just gonna let you be. You're not hurting nobody. Ew. At a crossroads in life, what does one do? Stand at the crossroads if you will, but if you'll not choose, I'll move on without you. And having once chosen, never to seek to return to the crossroads of that decision, for even if one chooses wrongly, the choice cannot be unmade. Ow! Oh my god. Okay. Ah! I don't understand. Oh, there's... No, there's not more. I don't understand. Hey. Hey, guys. Hey. But I can't go... I can't go anywhere. What do I do? Go back? Oh. Oh. Hello. Oh. Hello. You're terrifying. Okay. Oh. Wonderful. This is great. It moved. It was subtle, but its grip on my shoulder and across my body strengthened. No tears came, but God, I wanted to cry. As its hand and arm slowly coiled around me, my left leg brushed along the cool wall, which the bed lay against. Of all that happened to me in that room, this was the strangest. I realized that this clutching, rancid thing which drew great delight from violating a young boy's bed was not entirely on top of me. It was sticking up from the wall like a spider striking from its lair. Suddenly its grip moved from a slow tightening to a sudden squeeze. It pulled and clawed at my clothes as if frightened that the opportunity would soon pass. I fought against it, but its emaciated arm was too strong for me. Its head rose up, writhing and contorting under the blanket. I had not realized where it was taking me, into the wall. I fought for my dear life. I cried, and suddenly my voice returned to me, yelling, screaming, but nobody came. Then I realized why it was so eager to suddenly strike, why this thing had to have me now. Through my window, that window which seemed to represent so much malice from outside, streaked hope the first rays of sunlight. I struggled further, knowing that if I could just hold on, it would soon be gone. Oh God. As I fought for my life, the unearthly parasite shifted, slowly pulling itself up on my chest, its head now poking out from under the blanket, wheezing, coughing, rasping. I do not remember its features. I simply remember its breath against my face, foul and as cold as ice. As the sun broke over the horizon, that dark place, that suffocating room of contempt, was washed, bathed in light. I passed out as its scrawny fingers encircled my neck, squeezing the very life from me. I woke to my father offering to make me some breakfast. A wonderful sight indeed. I had survived the most horrible experience of my life until then, and now. I moved the bed away from the wall, leaving behind the furniture I had believed would stop that thing from taking a bed. Little did I think that it would try to take mine and me. Weeks passed without incident, yet on one cold, frostbitten night, I awoke to the sound of the furniture where the bunk beds used to be, vibrating violently. I lay there, sure I could hear a distant wheezing coming from deep within the wall, finally fading into the distance. The following year, I was given a larger room on the other side of the house, and my parents took that room as their bedroom. They said they didn't need a large room, just one big enough for a bed and a few things. They lasted 10 days. We moved on the 11th. It Moves, a game by Snow Owl. Well, that was interesting, to say the least. Well, you guys, that was It Moves. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and I hope that you enjoyed this game. Let me know if you want me to play more scary games, and if you have any suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up to let me know, subscribe to my channel, and turn on the post notifications. I upload new videos every week, and I'll see you next time. Bye!